Hey Queens, how is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is having a wonderful and great day wherever you are. My name is Lakendra. The name of the channel is All Things Luxe, a channel dedicated to fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. If you like that type of content, you are in the right place, girl. I'd ask that you go ahead, please like this video. Also, share with a friend who likes content like this. And most of all, please support your girl and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. For my returning Luxe fam, thank you so much for always tuning back in. Today, what am I talking about? Well, this is November, almost the end of November, and I wanted to share my most used purchases in 2024. If that's something that interests you, just stick around. All right, so I am sharing my most used purchases, but before I do that, I would like to touch on an article that was released by Fortune magazine. Yes, on Sunday is when that popped up on my timeline, and it was fresh. It was new. It had just been released. So this article is 50 million people have stopped buying luxury brands like Dior and Burberry after broken promises to customers. All right, guys. So I did a video, and a lot of content creators also touched on this video. A lot of the girls was throwing away, not throwing away, but they were selling their luxury items, bags, all of that, getting rid of it. They were done with luxury, not purchasing anymore. Well, I shared my thoughts on my journey with items I purchase, and I love nice things. Doesn't always have to have a name on it, but I love nice things. So, and if you're watching this video, you're probably in that same category as me, or you aspire to acquire nice things. So I don't feel that I will ever stop purchasing luxury, but I have tried to be a lot more intentional on the things that I purchase, and it's too much, as I said before, and you can't keep up or you'll be broke. So I intentionally purchase things that I think would add to my wardrobe. But I want to touch on this article just a little bit. So they are saying that the brands are, it is the lowest, hold on, let me read this. Despite years of strong performance, the market for personal luxury goods is set to slow down this year for the first time since the 2009 Great Recession. Now, 50 million luxury consumers have either ditched buying designer bags, scarves, watches, and more, or have been priced out. I won't read all of this. I will put this in the description if you want to read it, and I will post a little bit there. But it goes on to say only a third of luxury brands will end the year with positive growth. So we all knew that this was coming. The economy is really tough for a lot of people right now, and luxury is not a thing that is on anyone's list. Now, you might still be purchasing, but you may not be purchasing luxury. I would love to hear your thoughts on what you're doing, what is going on in the world. How do you view luxury now? Let's talk in the comments. I would love to hear your feedback, your comments. All right, so question, am I still gonna buy luxury? As I mentioned before, yes. but it will be very intentional to the pennies on if I think I have to have it or not. Maybe some of these like designer brands will also reposition themselves with pricing, come back down to a realistic price point, because you can't outprice the people that was purchasing your items. It's really dumb. I know you want to be greedy and you want to reach that status of exclusivity for a lot of things, but you can't outprice your major audience, consumer, or whatever you want to say. And that is my thoughts on that. So if you guys have noticed, on all of the designer sites where you can pick out luxury items, they're having the sales, and the sales are coming, and they're every week the sales are coming. I get tons of emails in my inbox on sales, because they have been a little greedy and outpriced a lot of people, so they're not purchasing. I can say that. All right, so again, please, let's chat in the comments. I love to hear what you guys think about that. Now, quickly, I will share things that I purchased this year that I have used and pulled out a lot, okay? And I will start with something that I didn't think that I would really enjoy, but I did at a great price point. I purchased these, let me show you guys, and you can see they have been used. I purchased these early in the summer, probably before the summer, when you couldn't find them. I picked a size that I thought I could possibly wear. I got the 9.5. They were way too big for me, way too big, but they didn't have any more. So I kept this size, and I mean, they have worked out. I've just worn them, but they are too big, a whole size too big. But I love them, and they go with so much. I wear them to work. I wear them out. They go with a ton. Love them so much. I picked them up in the maroon ones, guys. Oh my gosh, I stalked the Adidas website and I was fortunate enough to, they were sold out, but you know your girl is persistent when I want something, so I just keep going back. I had gone on the site. It was on this Veterans Day. I had gone on the site that morning. They were out. They were sold out. Then I was still on the site. I'm looking at clothes or whatever. I went back. There was a lowly 8.5 on the site. You know, I put them in the cart and purchased them so fast. So then I was like worried, like, are they really gonna ship them? Because they have been sold out. So I received them last Friday, and the 8.5 fits like a dream. Actually, that is my size. This is too big, but I love them. So I will, as they get new colors that I like, I will be picking them up because they go with so much. So I will show you guys those, my maroon ones. I'll be styling them a lot, and I'll show them in a video, but this was best purchases, so they didn't make this video. All right, next is, and I purchased this late summer, but I have used it a lot since I got it, and that is my Florian London clutch bag. It goes with a lot, guys, especially right now. I love this rich color. It looks rich and like a burgundy, but it will also go with browns. It is a great bag, and I did share with you guys that I want this in another color, and the color is not available, but I've been stalking the website. Once it is, I'm gonna scoop it up. But this I have used a lot, and I was surprised how much I have used it, and it's just November. We still have several months that I can pull this out, so it was a good purchase. Chanel, I have a few things. Let's see, I made notes because I want to make sure that I touch on everything. Mine, I purchased this earlier in the year, and that is my Chanel ready to wear top. I have worn this a lot. I wore it a lot during the summer. It went with everything: jeans, shorts, trousers. It just went with a lot, and I plan on throwing this on because you can layer with this as well. So it will be a year-round piece for me because you can layer it, wear it with a lot. So that was a good purchase. I'm so glad I was able to acquire this. And I don't have it, but I will share. I picked up the cutest little, I'm gonna call it a clutch or a little, what do they call those? Guys, help me. I can't think of it. I'm sorry, I can't think of it. I'm in a blank. But I'm gonna call it a little clutch. It's a little handbag. A little handbag. And I will post pictures. I shared this with you guys when I purchased it. I wore it so much when I first got it. It just went with everything. It was a little piece that I was missing. It can be dressed up, it can be dressed down. It's just a cute bag, and my phone fits in there, and I have a Pro Max, so it fits even with the case on. So it was a win-win for me. So I love this, used it a lot. It was a good purchase. I didn't think I would use it as much as I did, but I pulled it out a lot. Next, I purchased these slides at the same time that I purchased my bag. And if you can see, I have worn them a lot. They just kind of went with everything. I'm just like, if I was running to eat or running to the store, running to the mall, these just worked. They just worked, and they were really good purchase. Probably won't be wearing them anymore during this season, but who knows? But they were a really good purchase. I have used them a bunch. All right, next. And I want to say this is the last one I was going to share right now. Yes, last one. I purchased these around the same time that I purchased those flats. And that was mine, white ballerinas. And I know a lot of you left comments that, oh, they're white. I don't know if I could keep them clean. They would, but I wore them a lot, as you can see. I wore them a lot, and they are still in pretty good condition. I'm really good with my items, shoes. So I take care of them, and even when I come in after, you know, wearing them, I might wipe them off, clean them. I especially clean like the bottom of the shoes always, like whenever I'm done wearing them for that day. So my shoes last a really long time. I pulled out some Coach shoes last week that I have had for about 14 or 15 years, and I wore them, and I take care of my stuff, so they were. And my friend even commented, she said, "Oh my gosh, you still have those shoes? And they look like they're in good condition." I said, "They are." So yes, this was a good purchase too, and it just kind of went with a lot. I had thought I wanted these in the pink, then I changed my mind because I was like, okay, how many ways can you wear those pink shoes? So I didn't get them. But anyway, all right guys, so that completes this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Share with me, please, also, what have you purchased this year that you wore and you got your return on investment on? Share, please. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. If you are not subscribed, just go ahead. What are you waiting for? Just hit that subscribe button, girl. Also, please be safe, be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video.